Been watching One Piece for over 15 years now, since about 2004. And I haven't really been thinking about it, but just a few moments ago, I was thinking about how One Piece should end. I personally don't think stories should last longer than 10 years in general. 3 or 4 years, 5 years, that's fine. But you're asking a lot of people for making it longer than 10 years or so. Because just end it, just get it over with. In fact, most people that watch One Piece know the best stuff is like in the middle. I'll put it in the middle. The Marineford arc, when something important to Luffy goes away because of the whole X situation. I'll put it that way. All right. If you haven't seen One Piece for some reason, I don't know where you're watching this video, but so like it just peaked in that big gigantic war in around episode 500, I'll put it that way. That big gigantic war, okay? So it peaked around then and then wasn't nearly as good and didn't come nearly as good as that battle, around that time. Um so what do I think One Piece is? I've seen quite a few Japanese shows that dangle MacGuffin for many, many episodes. Over a year, 50 episodes plus. They talk about the most important treasure in the world or the most important item in the world, and it ends up being something a kid could have drawn in freaking elementary school, or something really stupid that has no business at all being super important, like a feather, some shit like that. I've seen in America, I've seen parts when they're looking for a really important item, going through cave after cave, wonder after wonder. And then they finally open the treasure chest and it's glowing in their face. And in the treasure chest is basically the equivalent to now one of those. That's pretty much it. Like, thanks for coming. Like the important part is the adventure. The one of those things. I've seen some shit. So, in One Piece, what do I think the ultimate treasure is? Remember how they say Oda knew what the ending was going to be in the very beginning? Well, in the very beginning, the most important thing that Luffy got was his straw hat. I think at the very end, the thing that Luffy's been going around everywhere with, in the end, that will be One Piece. They played with around episode 200 or so in the desert. They played with something interesting. I believe Ace gave Luffy something like a piece of paper to hold in his hat. What if that red cover band around his hat? What if underneath that that band was just a message saying Nakama, and that's it. That's One Piece.